After 2 months of being on the road training and interviewing with NFL franchises at the East-West Shrine Bowl in Las Vegas and the NFL Combine in Indianapolis, Cam Brown's path to the NFL Draft has brought him back to Ohio State. Brown, who has been dealing with a nagging leg injury since the Buckeyes' Peach Bowl loss against Georgia, will spend the next 2 weeks in Columbus, where he'll prepare for Ohio State's NFL Pro Day on March 22nd. Today is a big day for the St. Louis native. It's the final push toward his NFL dream, and after sitting out of the Shrine Bowl and foregoing on-field workouts at the Combine, Brown is putting a lot of his eggs in the Ohio State Pro Day basket. It's time to get to work.
I'm Cameron Brown. I'm a cornerback from St. Louis, Missouri. I played football at Ohio State. This is my path to the draft. I'm the dream test.
Nationwide. How are you? Yeah. Nice.
Wait, can I steal that off for outside?
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, bring it back in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got the other attachments or just this?
The other one has the.
I was talking about like the flat one. Never mind, straight.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. Oh, y'all got the expensive one. Y'all got some money, Solo.
One of the perks of being back in Columbus is the chance to reconnect with Brown's Buckeyes teammates.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't, you know what I'm saying?
You can't be yourself?
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
let the mate know how you is, teammate.
What you mean?
How you is?
I'm whatever they. That's who I am.
With stressful days ahead, the chance to unwind and catch up with friends going through the same process is invaluable.
I think we'll do a warm-up and then we might jump first. Yeah, I think we should do it on the way with stuff first. That's why I thought we was going to start in there.
But for Ohio State defensive tackle Jerron Cage and safety Tanner McAllister, the wireless microphone under Cameron Brown's shirt may be the thing that requires the most getting used to.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said you can be a great brother.
What? No, it's still wild. No, that's crazy.
What they say we do first? Inside. Mike up. Who?
Come on, bro. I
said he really the bed. I can't even.
Yeah, I can say, he talking about, I can say some wild shit. He talking about, what you say?
Ryan don't care.
I know. What they talking about? That bitch in there.
Oh, damn, it's going to be cold, bro. We got to run on this side, bro.
Bro, it's cold, bro. And the turf wet, it's cold. Like, what's going on? They got the expensive third gun too now. This is a new one.
There's a saying in Columbus, once a Buckeye, always a Buckeye. And Cameron Brown is getting a quick primer on the 2023 version of Ohio State from linebacker Tommy Eichenberg before the day's workouts really get underway.
Oh, this is really saying defense.
Yeah, the team line. Right.
Yeah.
But that, like all like in my class, exactly right.
They ain't bad. Offense. Whew. Everybody but CJ.
You guys can get warmed up. We'll start inside. We're starting inside now.
Ohio State has arranged a mini pro day of sorts for Brown and his teammates. It's a primer for next Wednesday's showcase, and these Buckeyes are getting a run-through of what to expect. It's an exhausting regian designed to test a player's athleticism in a number of different ways.
Bro, I'll mute it, bro. Well, he'll mute it. He'll mute it.
It's not the same.
Y'all got them scared of the mic, man.
Change up.
So look, if y'all doing this, that means y'all should not be acting the way y'all act. Low key. No, I ain't changed up. I grew up. Ooh, that's a quote. Help me jump.
I like that.
Oh. Now, I'm finna hop in the sauna after this, though. I gotta lose some weight, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm trying to stay right here. 193, 195.
I'm trying to get there. Shit.
They gave you 6 foot at the combo. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do this, bro. 6 foot 200.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. What taller than you were at Strong?
They got me at 5'11".
Yeah, it was different. I was cool.
I'll just run through this. So I texted you guys all the schedule for next week. I don't know if you saw that. I sent it probably about an hour ago or so.
No, I never got it.
Appreciate it.
I'll send it to you. It's also, I just posted it right there, and it's posted in the locker room.
Oh, cool. I'll take a picture. You good?
Okay. So you guys will report 10:30. Okay. Meet in the training room in the weight room there, so you guys can kind of hang out here. If you need to go in the locker room real quick, like you guys can do that. If you need to grab something, you got something ready to do that. But then we'll start with everything, meeting in here. Just make sure by Wednesday at 11 o'clock, those forms that I gave you guys, I need those returned back. You do need to complete those and actually do pro day. Once 11 o'clock hits, you guys will run over to the team room. It's texted out to you. Coach Mick, he'll kind of give you like a 5-minute, this is how the rundown control is going to go. Right after I warm you up, then you'll run your 40. Okay, today, it's on pro day, it's going to be all hand time today. I'm going to electronic time it, and then Luke's going to hand time your 10. That makes sense, just so we can have both. So we'll get an electronic 40, and we'll get a hand time 10. Then we'll go throughout the rest of the drills. You'll go from pro shuttle, rod jump, and then to the 3-cone. Any questions?
So what do I run? Take like 0.05 off? Sounds good.
Today, that begins with a vertical jump with a higher than expected bottom bar.
Is that right?
That is 100% right.
For who?
For everyone. Oh,
Come away from the rack a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll give you this, but I'm going to have to jump again. I won't give you that.
All right.
Just come away from it a little bit.
hello there, Cam.
What up, Herbie? Yeah, boy. Give him that red.
I was too far under that motherfucker too.
That's why I told you to come away from it, because you're right underneath it. You're just like you're smashing into it.
Are y'all watching our feet, or are they doing it?
Don't watch your feet. I'm not running the vertical jump at all.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
After a pair of jumps and some lessons on what the NFL reps managing them will expect, Brown readies for 225-pound reps on the weight bench.
One, two, three. Oh, it's gonna get ugly out here.
This is not where a cornerback like Cam Brown will make his NFL money, but it is where a player like Teron Vincent can turn some heads, and he does that this morning, putting up 24 reps, the most of any player in today's group.
Yep. One now. One.
We get it, Ron?
Yep. One, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
One. Go get it.
Yeah.
Go get it. One. What? Yeah, Ron. Yep.
Let's go.
One.
Fight through that bitch. Go.
One. There it is.
See, Ron?
One.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. That's it. Good. 24. Woo.
Good shit. Nice job. Tell me when.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Come on. Stay smooth with it. Press.
Brown doesn't get close to that many, but that's all right. Power is not his game. Speed is. When healthy, he's one of the fastest players on the Ohio State football roster.
At least 30 minutes after that.
This was like an hour Indy? Crazy.
That's how you do that whole shot. Like, nah, I'm gonna do it like first. Well, I think it's my last name, so I might be one of the last.
Oh, yeah.
Brown, oh no, he last. Cage, he first. Brown first. Jackson not doing it. Rocket probably won't do it. Black already did it. So really just shit here. I feel like somebody else. Black idea. No, it's gonna be good. You're right.
So we'll go warm up area here. The 40 will be on that side. Yeah. So we'll actually run it there. We'll just come back on this side. There were people down here sweeping and stuff. I guess we can go anywhere now. Yeah. But when we actually do it, we've already got broad jump set up there, so we're just going to leave it there. The broad jump will be, I think, on like 40 to 30 yard line, kind of about midfield, but we'll just do it here.
But despite months of training in Florida, he's not cut loose and really tested his legs since the Peach Bowl. Today, he'll change that.
What's that?
Yeah. That bitch might get a pause for me.
Brown has run a 40-yard dash hundreds of times in his life, but none will be as important as the one he runs at Pro Day.
I'm gonna do one step first. Oh shit, wrong foot. You can pull it.
For cornerbacks, the focus of combine training is almost always the 40.
You want one too?
For cornerbacks with a history of leg injuries and an incomplete body of work in his college career, there's even more pressure.
No, he told me. Hey, for rush meeting. Yeah, I'm going. Is you ready? Good shit. What? I said good shit.
Oh, I thought you said mouth.
No.
Your head really you got a yard over the line, like where your head at.
Oh, but because you want to lean?
Yeah, you be leaning.
It's because also the band helped.
Yeah.
The band helped me. But without the band, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me get one more real quick. I'm going to go 5 yards time. You pull it tighter?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I got one more to start.
After roughly 20 minutes of warming up, the moment Cam Brown has waited for has arrived. The effort is understandably rusty, but that's not what concerns Brown now. It's that all too familiar feeling of something not being right that haunts him.
I think I broke a scar tissue on Hemi. I heard it last month.
After running one 40-yard dash, Cameron Brown is back where he spent most of his time at Ohio State, on the Buckeyes training table.
Because it's my first time going full speed, so it was this one. It was my first time going full speed, so I think that was just how it was. War in the belly. I'm sorry. Belly outside.
So lock this leg out, let's straight off the table. Okay with that?
No. Yeah, it had to be scar tissue.
Right here, hold there. Where you been training at?
Florida and perform.
Yeah.
In Fort Lauderdale, Davie area. The trainer that didn't believe in ice. Other than that, I should have stayed here. It was just he was the only one. I mean, I did my own rehab. I called Stu, got some stuff to do.
Yeah.
And then it got better. But no, he just tried to do deep needling, which I hate. That hurt. Because we do surface here, right? Surface needle? Or how's it?
No, I mean, we go pretty deep.
He went like, that needle was probably like, I don't know. It was crazy.
He knows this setback isn't serious, so he's not focused on the hamstring now.
Who wants to counter with you? Slide back just a little bit.
I don't think nobody was. I say the closest people was Tanner and Luke. They was like 2 hours away. Nah.
Instead, he's realizing that there were some things about playing for the Buckeyes he took for granted.
Lock the leg out. Lock it out, lift it straight up. All the way back. First you can. Pull, and relax.
Not all of them.
Dog, I miss treatment like this, man. I didn't realize how good we had it here. We took it for granted, man.
With treatment finished, Brown sat down with Austin Ward of the podcast to talk about his return to Columbus, his preparation for Ohio State's Pro Day, and what's next in his NFL draft journey.
All right, welcome back once again to Dream Chaser, and Cam Brown is back in Columbus.
Yes, sir.
What is it weird to be back after 2 months? Does it feel just like you're back at home? What's the vibe as you return and get ready for Pro Day here?
I feel like I'm born back at home. Like on the way here, I got here Monday. I was landing. I was like, man, I'm back. Like finally, like I never thought I'd say it, but I was really happy that I was back here. I feel like home environment that I love here. So
you put now Florida's in the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Now I know that like there's a lot of perks about being back in here in the Woody and being back in Columbus. Like when you think back of how the 2 months went down there and going to Vegas and Indy and all that, like. Seems like a bit of a whirlwind, but how did it go in your mind?
Everything is just exciting. You know, it went fast. During this process, it was slow, but now I'm here. Everything went so fast, and it was just amazing to get opportunities to travel the world and adventure and different dreams, aspirations I had since I was little. So that was crazy.
Are you going to miss the weather down there at all? Or
Yeah, look. So I came back, flew in, landed. A snowstorm happened as soon as I landed. I was like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. I'm in shorts, t-shirts. Come to Florida. So I'm thinking no.
I mean, some of us keep wearing those shorts anyway. Like it's not.
Yeah. 22 degrees.
Yeah, it's fine. So the last time we talked, it was in Indy. Mm-hmm. You were getting ready. Debating whether you were going to work out or not. Yeah. So what went into that decision ultimately after you left and the next day, because you didn't run the 40, didn't do some of the on-field stuff, and we know sort of why that is, but what was the decision-making process like there?
I just feel like that at first I was ready to run. Then a couple days before I ran on it, something wasn't right. So I didn't feel comfortable going out there and running. doing anything. So I just waited the pro day and just do my best out here.
Was there any? So there was, because you had just gone through all the medical. There wasn't anything that was like
it's nothing.
Something, yeah, nothing's.
That was just a little tweak in the hammy. That's about it.
So, and it's still not. People will see as you're getting ready for this pro day, like you got some treatment here today. Mm-hmm. What is it that you're trying to make sure is feeling fully right now? What is any concern that you might have with trying to run?
Just really just trying to make sure that everything stay intact. Just make sure I'm strong and powerful enough to generate force. That's the main thing. And I felt like doing it Indy, I could have got there and ran, probably would have ran the 4.4, something like that. And I didn't want that on I don't want that. So I'm trying to go for bigger things.
That wouldn't have been the 4.2 that you promised everybody.
No, it would not have.
You said, when you were out there and you ran, so you guys, Ohio State had a mini pro day for some of you guys, and you ran 140, and then the hamstring didn't feel right. Explain what you felt and why it is or isn't a concern.
So this was not a concern because it's more of a. So I pulled it during training, and I finally opened up. Like today was probably my first day opening up since like a month and a half. Okay. So when I went in, I think I broke scar tissue up when training room. That's what he said. It's scar tissue. You fine. So it's good, and it feels way better now. Like I told you, it feels great. So
we saw him in there. They were putting all cups on you and all that stuff wasn't available down in Florida or what?
We had cupping, needling, and Normatex, but this place is so much more here. You got cryo, you got a float tank, the salt tank, you got hot tub, cold tub, underwear treadmill. You have so much stuff here that I didn't realize that I could have took advantage of in college more, because once you get to the next level, you don't have like the resources, or if you do, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. So, yeah.
Wait, so you're still finding out stuff that Ohio State has to offer now that you didn't know before?
I knew they had it, but it was more of a like I didn't know that it was I don't know, it was slacking once you get to the next level.
Yeah. It's more of that. I think you've talked about that before. Some of the when you become a pro. All the things that you're responsible for, and you have to be on top of all that stuff. Not saying that when you're a 17, 18-year-old showing up in here, you probably don't think you have to take amazing care of your body before practice.
But it's all good though. You live and learn. You're nice. Now I finally realize it before I get to the next level that this is what I need to do. I need to put this stuff in order to make sure that I'm feeling the best I am.
So you got back on Monday night. That means you had 9 days to get ready for pro day. Mm-hmm. What do you need to do, mentally, physically, to make sure that you're ready for that?
Just mentally, I already don't have my mindset that I'm doing everything. I'm going to go hard in everything I do. But physically, just make sure that I'm detailed and crisp, and make sure that I take the little things and go +2 like Coach Mick always preach. So.
What does doing something like this mini pro day do to help with that? Get ready for next week.
You're just really getting a feel for you're out on that field and you're just doing all the drills on that field. Most people haven't been here. You've been out of town. Like I was in Florida, so you won't get the feel for this field. You don't get a feel for the environment. It's just different.
Is there the environment obviously feels different and more comfortable for you just being around your teammates and working out with Tanner McAllister and Jerron Cage, Teron, those guys today? Does that help at all just to be around your guys?
Yeah, I mean, I went to war with these guys, so I know that they expect me to give them my all when I go out there. And I expect them to give their all. We're going to push each other no matter what the situation is. So even if it's supposed to be individual work, we're still going to push each other to make sure that we're giving our best effort out there. We want to see the best for all of us.
Is there something around Columbus that you need to eat or go see to make you get back in that right frame of mind? Something that you missed down there?
No, you said I didn't go to Roosters. That'd be good.
Yeah, come Monday.
He's
gonna do a huge autograph signing there. No.
So
your face. Oh my God.
But no, it's cool. I'm gonna try to get some food. I'm not used to Back when I was out in Florida, I had a pre-meal, so now I'm gonna have to get my own food. Try to eat healthy, not try to get too crazy. But
So you have a week from right now as we're sitting here. Do you think you'll be nervous for Pro Day, or are you nervous already for Pro Day?
I would say I'm more excited than nervous. Like even when I go on the field, I'm more excited than nervous. It's like I played in many big games, so I don't really. It doesn't. These things. I mean, of course, everybody's a little nervous, but it doesn't. It's not going to affect me as much. It's probably going to give me more of a drive and stuff like that.
So you're getting towards sort of the end of this process now. I don't know if it feels like the end for you. There's still over a month until the actual draft, but is there a light at the end of the tunnel? And if there is, if that's more like a game day for you, does that, I don't know, does that feel good that you're in, or does that increase the pressure?
I wouldn't say increase the pressure. It's probably once I get closer to the draft, I get more nervous because you never know. Of course, I battle with injuries, and people they're gonna try to hold it against me. I understand it, but once I get to the next level, it doesn't matter. I know that I'm gonna take advantage of everything, and it's gonna be exciting.
Have you talked to like every team at this point?
Yeah, I've talked to every team so far. Definitely at the Shrine Bowl, I talked to all of them.
And so you brought that up, like that we don't need every episode to include your injury history, but like, is that what you go into an interview? That's what they lead with? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's part of something I have to carry on my back, but I'm not really too worried about it because once I get to the next level, I feel like my talent and ability and my work ethic will show. Like whatever happened in the past is the past. I'm moving on to the next thing. So, are
you ready for all this stuff to be done?
Yes. I'm ready to just go out there and play ball. I mean, I missed spring ball. I saw that they was doing spring ball last week, and I was like, damn, I was out there. I wish I can go out and just hit something. Or even I was walking down the hallway today. I was like, damn, we should have a national championship. That's probably my biggest thing ever here. That my regret that I never got. That's it.
How much do you think about the Peach Bowl? Are you still thinking about that every day now, or what? Are you over it?
No, because I knew we had an opportunity to do something great, and I don't know. It always bothers me the most.
Well, good. That's an uplifting way for us to end another episode. You've got 1 week to go until a huge day, Pro Day. Expecting to do everything.
Yes.
Even if you feel a little sore, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm doing everything. I don't care.
You got to go through it for that one. Yep. It's the last gasp, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got that to look forward to. Cam Brown is back in Columbus. Ohio State Mini Pro Day. Got some insight into that, and a lot more coming as Cam Brown continues on his path to the draft. For Cam, I'm Austin Ward. This has been Dream Chaser. We'll see you next time.